how do you, can you give Dr. Lee any insight, Kimberly, about how you recognize and award your advisors when they do an outstanding job?
Well, I'm all about calling attention to people who say good, that you've done a good job. I think that it's important to publicly acknowledge folks. It's funny that in my old job, our old boss said that she didn't think that people wanted to get to a thank you. It was like, who are you, lady? Um, we had a very high turnover in my old job. We lost, I was the 16th person to leave in 3 years. People came in and maybe lasted 3 months and then they left. We'll leave that school nameless because I don't want to even bring those people back up. But what I would say is that I think that it's important to acknowledge. And I think that it's important to acknowledge what made the experience a success, right? So that way other people can model that as needed. What we used to do is if a person, like if a parents may email somebody up top, and I also make sure that people up top know. So if I get a compliment about one of my people, I make sure that my boss knows as well. Because I want everybody to know that this person is doing a good job. And like you said, like I'll have a discussion if it's something that's not going well. I wouldn't out them in public about that. I see it as a teachable moment of like moving forward, here's what we want to do. But as far as recognized or awarded, I bake.
Yeah.
I bring in banana bread. I bring in cake.
Right.
I try to do things like that because people want to feel good. They want to feel like you spend most of your time awake at work. So I want them to feel valued and appreciated.
That's
at least
true.
With us. So
that is true.
I know something that Dr. Harris has done for us, even as recent as yesterday, she treated us to Kiki's chickens and waffles, something as simple as that. And then sometimes we have gone on monthly adventures together as a team, some team building exercises. We've done escape rooms. We've done, we still haven't beat one yet. We're still working on one. We've been to 2 or 3, but we haven't beat one yet. We've made it that close. And so, but it helps us to get out and out of the school environment and gives us time to build together as a team. And she's, like I said, I'm a little I want to say impartial maybe, because she is an excellent boss with us. And whatever she learns, she does, she don't hold it all to herself.
You're right. I try not to do that.
She don't hold it to herself. She keeps it. She makes sure that we are learning everything. And sometimes she will let us know if we're not doing something. But she says it in a way, she calls us privately and says, okay, well, Nadine, let's talk about this. Or we talk through this. We want to see what happened in this case. But she's real good. She fights for us. Whatever we need on campus, she goes and she makes sure that the advisor team is very important on campus. And she fights for us to, tooth and nail. She'll walk up and down the street, to every department. And I appreciate a boss, or a supervisor like that, because you don't have too many of those people who'll do that. And now next week she may fuss at me for something, but we'll get through that. But anyway, she does I appreciate going off campus, knowing, trying to get to know our team better. And I feel like she's recognizing each of us for something.
Thank you for that, Nadine. I didn't pay her to say any of that, but because of time, I did want to talk about next step. And I guess it's really a next step for the Advising Success Network. I think that as a team from the symposium, it would be nice to start pulling together some resources to add to the network for all of us to pull from in terms of making our development and training with advisors a top priority at our institutions. But you have my contact information on this final slide. I thank you so much for spending the last 40 minutes with me to talk about advisor training and creating this ACE advisor. And I look forward to engaging with you all in the very near future.